You're about to see a real result from an insurance company for a friend of mine in Northern Ireland. When you've watched it, take 5 minutes and share this among your family and friends, as you have absolutely no idea who you could be helping. This is an amazing product which most people don't know exists.
I got the wonderful news that I was cancer-free. It wouldn't have happened any other way. I'm only sitting here to tell you about this because of the global treatment. Well, hi, I'm Fiona Davis and I live in County Down in Northern Ireland. So to start with, I was feeling a bit unwell for a year or two, had a few digestive problems. I kept putting it down to different things, but I knew something was wrong, and it really just escalated to the point that I ended up in the emergency room in a hospital in Belfast. They ran all the tests, and when those results came back, it was the news that nobody wants to hear, that I had cancer. There was a tumour in my colon. Went through emergency operation to remove the tumour. At that stage, they had to fit a colostomy bag. During my time in hospital, my broker came to see me and he said, "Do you remember that policy that you took out with me quite a while back called Global Treatment? You might want to look into that." So we called Global Treatment and they said, "Send us some of the details," and immediately got us an answer back saying, "Yes, you qualify," and the policy kicked in. And they didn't waste any time. They just got everything going immediately, which is what you need when you have a cancer diagnosis. They offered me 3 different locations in the world to go to. Madrid would have been the easiest to get to. So that was me then set on my road to get treated in Madrid. They looked after everything, had me picked up from the house, taken to the airport, with my husband, of course, because the policy covers for having somebody with you, and flights are taken care of, special assistance at the airport, again, because I was in a fairly bad way, using a wheelchair. And then at the other end, again, everything was taken care of. Couldn't have been smoother. They take you to the hotel or to the hospital, and you're met there by a translator. Our translator was absolutely amazing. He was a great support. And then I got to meet the oncologist, the surgeon who would be doing any further operations. Scans and everything else were done, blood tests were done, like that, and results like that, which is great for peace of mind, because when you get a diagnosis like that, it's shattering. It really is earth-shattering. You wonder, am I going to live? What's next? How am I going to get through this? But having all the reassurance from Global Treatment, from the doctors in Spain, and having everything taken care of was just amazing. I had a second operation over there, and that was to then rejoin the colon, and that meant I got rid of the colostomy bag. It was something that just changed my life, and in fact gave me life. The chemotherapy then continued that after the operation, and 3 months after that I got the wonderful news that I was cancer-free. It wouldn't have happened any other way. I'm only sitting here to tell you about this because of the global treatment that I got there, and it certainly saved my life. There's no doubt about it. And for anybody thinking about this or wondering how it works really, really well. And just don't hesitate, is what I would say to people. Do not wait, do not hesitate.